Hi guys, thanks so much for stopping by. So I will be doing another book review, and this is entitled Rules of the Game. This is the book number 2 from the Stardust, a Texas series written by Wilde. So I will be providing information from Goodreads.com, and then we're gonna go from there. This is rated 3.78 out of 5 stars. Sorry, 5 stars at Goodreads.com. A jilted bride meets a superstar baseball player in this newest Stardust, Texas novel from New York Times bestselling author Wilde. Just uttering the word wedding makes Jody Carlisle break out into a cold sweat. So a year after she's been dumped at the altar and 2 days after turning the big 3-0, she decides to break some rules by dressing to the nines, hiring a limo, and crashing a swanky wedding. When she catches the eye of the Dallas Gunslinger's new star hitter, Jack Coronado. He's hot, he's sexy, he sticks by her side all evening. He's the perfect fling. After a wild weekend where they do everything and then some, Jody thinks she'll never have to see him again. Hey, she's even told him her name is Gwendolyn, but she thinks wrong. Because guess who's the best man at Jody's sister's wedding? And guess who's still as seductive as ever? And guess who's determined to turn their one-night fling into happily ever after? This was published back in May 26, 2015. As you can tell, I really enjoy this book. The genres to belong to would be romance, contemporary sports, romance, sports. So, I really, really love this book. So far, this is my favorite out of the series. The first one was definitely good, but this was so funny. Like, it had, like, really my sense of humor. It had, like, sarcastic kind of sense of humor, and maybe a little dark, maybe a little twisted, and there's some physical humor in it. It's super funny, and like it makes me super giddy, and it just feels like, I can't stop smiling because I fell in love with this book. Jake Coronado is like, yes, he is definitely a seductive guy. He is like, I don't know. This was like really funny to read, and I believe I read it more than once after I just had to read it again. It was like one of those giddy, like, kind of books, which is kind of strange because the first book out of the series wasn't really that kind of humor and giddiness and stuff. It really does show the talent of Wilde and just writing a different character, a different sets of characters and stuff. So this is a little spoiler. So Jody kind of just decides, she's kind of having like a little bit of a meltdown and kind of like a early midlife crisis. She got jolted in her wedding. She's turning 50, and she's like, you know what do I got to lose? It's just for one night. So she does this very out of character for her to crash at a wedding, and she bumps into Jake, and they, like, the sparks is just there, and to her, she just kind of, she's living a day in which there is no tomorrow, essentially. So she's like breaking all her rules and everybody else's rules, essentially, because she's really one of those, I'm just giving you Jody's character. She's really one of those, like the perfect person, like she does everything correct, she does everything right, all that stuff. And this really unhinged her. It's like the perfect storm, So she goes there, and then she pretends to be this Gwendolyn, and Jake is completely smitten by her, and they just like magnets. They just kind of go together. they had a wonderful time, and she's like, you know, I'm never gonna see this guy ever again. Like, who cares? And all of a sudden, like a few days later, she sees Jake coming into their town, and I don't want to give any more other spoilers, just because was it a few days? Anyway, I think it was a few days or like a week or something, like very short amount of time in between. And this was very, very fun to read. I loved every minute of it. It definitely like made me skip my step when I was reading it. The few amount of days I read it, it always gave me a bright smile, because this was just like, I feel like I could see myself. I can relate to who Jake's character is, his personality, like kind of lighthearted in a sense, and more of a, you know, laughs a lot at himself and life and stuff like that. Like that part I really related to him. I also did kind of relate to Jody in a sense of how she has like so many rules, and she had a lot of dreams and goals, and she wants to accomplish all that, and she's pretty organized. So that kind of part. So this was definitely an incredible read for me, just because I was able to relate so much in both characters, not just one. I would give this 10 out of 10 stars. This was definitely a very good book to read. I enjoyed every minute of it. I enjoyed every single syllable, every letter, everything about it. I don't know why this is rated even less than 4 stars. But, you know, everybody's opinion, everybody is different. And to me, I really enjoyed this. If you guys have any suggestions in other books that are similar in this type of writing, has to have romance, please. Nothing from Wilde, because I already know who she is. Feel free to let me know down below. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe if you did enjoy this video, which I hope you did. And I'll see you guys again next time. Bye. Thanks so much for watching my video. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and the bell so you are notified every single time I do upload a new video. I do also have 2 other channels. Please do check that out as well. Subscribe and watch my videos there as well. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, please leave them down below. I love hearing from you guys all the time.